I'm backing up my truck, I'm gonna hook it up, loading up my boat with all my gear. I've been working hard all week, trying to make ends meet, spending time wishing I was fishing. Well, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing. Gather up your gear and come along. Well, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing.
This is Terry Wickstrom. Join Karen Cullum, Greg Claudio, and me as we take you to some of our favorite fishing spots from Colorado to Minnesota, the Arctic Circle to Central America and beyond, as we revisit episodes of Mountain States Fishing and Angling Adventures Television on the best of fishing with Terry Wickstrom.
Hey.
Hey Terry, how you doing?
Hey, it's great. We finally put this trip together. I'll tell you what, we've been meeting at sports shows, and this is Mark. He runs the fly shop here, or owns a fly shop, actually.
I'd like to introduce you to the general manager of Four Seasons Fly Fishers, Ryan Bunnell.
Ryan, we met at some of the sports shows.
That's right, we did.
Yeah, and of course you and I have been talking about doing this at sports shows for about a year and a half with you guys. We're finally here to get out and do some fishing.
Yes, we are.
So we're really, I'm excited. You got some accommodations made for me, and I guess a bunch of your guys are going to help us.
We do. We've got you accommodated on the at the Johnson Mill Bed and Breakfast that sits right on the Provo River, and we're going to spend 2 days chasing trout on this blue ribbon fishery.
That sounds awesome. And there's some fishing right at the place we're staying too, you said.
There is. There's a fabulous little natural spring creek that runs through the property that's got some beautiful rainbows.
You have to get me fixed up with a license, huh?
We can do that.
And you're going to fish with us, or are you going to be here running the shop?
Actually, you know what? I'm going to stay right here and make sure everything's okay here.
Somebody's got to cover while he goes out and fishes. Is that what?
Absolutely.
When it comes right down to it, the real face of Four Seasons Fly Fishers is Ryan here. He's in the store all the time, and he's managing the fly shop.
Somebody's got to do it, because I got a feeling he tries to spend time in the water when he can, you know.
He fishes from time to time. I pretend to also.
All right. So who else is going to be going with us?
Well, we got Jeremy Allen here that's going to come join us today.
Jeremy?
He's one of our guides that gives a lot of people smiles on the river. And,
Well, I tell you what, I guess we need to get a license. We need to go and get settled in.
yes.
Get the accommodation settled in, and then get out on the water and do some fishing. We're gonna take you out the Provo River, which is one of the top 10 trout rivers in the United States and the world, I understand.
It is.
And you know, hopefully it'll live up to its reputation. You know, fishing is still fishing. You know, the fish don't attend the production
That's
meetings.
right.
So we'll see how it goes. So we'll go get settled in. I'll get a license here, and join us out in the water. We'll do some fly fishing in Utah. Well, we're doing a lot of switching off because we want to get all your guides a chance to fish, because so much of the time they have to take people to these water and drool over them. But you got a great bunch of guides.
Thank you so much, Terry. I'm very pleased with the guys that are willing to work with us on this beautiful river. We've got a great crew of guides, and we brought a couple of them along today here.
We got Jeremy out there fishing right now.
Yes, Jeremy is fishing this reach, and the reason we brought Jeremy along is this is his water, and there he is.
His first cast.
His first cast.
Oh!
That was a solid 18-inch fish.
A good fish.
Okay? So
Good fish.
settle yourself down a little bit.
Now it's TV
I'm
nerves,
really
you know,
excited now.
And Jeremy's actually competed in the Flyfishing Nationals.
Yes, he has.
He's done quite well. He's a true, I mean, both competed in Team USA finals, and so he's a very accomplished angler. And missed one there, but you've got a great bunch of guides, you're saying, and people are going to come out. And how many guides typically do you have on staff?
We keep 6 full-time guides all season long, and then we've got, we're affiliated with some of the other independent guides that are very good, that meet our standards as far as professionalism. And so we're able to handle just about any size group, from a large group of 20 right down to just the 1 and 2 individual anglers.
And it's almost all walkway trips.
It's all walkway trips, yes.
So you guide year-round?
We guide year-round, absolutely. About the only time it's not very strong is the month of December. It seems to be the time that when we start to get a transition from the seasons. But once we get into January, our insect cycles start all over again, and they continue right up to the end of November.
All right, Jeremy's hooked up with a fish. Now I see why he said this was his spot. So we'll get.
That is a
awesome.
beautiful trout, Jeremy. Nicely done, bud.
Looks like a good fish. Looks like a
boy,
good
did
fish.
that fish come out of the water for us.
Oh, that's a monster. We might have to chase it.
Okay, here we go downriver.
Okay. We actually had to move downriver to chase this fish and reposition our cameras. This is just too good a fish not to show the people. And we had to, the fish actually went out of our camera view. Jeremy's doing such an incredible job. You know, this is the kind of fish that you don't get an opportunity for only a few times in a month, your life, a year. I mean, these aren't fish that you catch every day.
Well, Jeremy has been getting clients into this caliber of fish all summer long.
So if they fish with you, they might get this chance. But most people,
yes, exactly. No, I agree, absolutely. Yes, I mean, this is a fish of a season for most people. He's getting tired. It's big. Look at that trout.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. What a beautiful fish.
Well done, Jeremy.
This is the Provo River with 4 seasons.
He's gonna get him in the sun a little bit. Look at that.
Look at that. Oh,
Just beautiful.
what an awesome fish.
All wild. Born and bred in the river, Terry.
Big old teeth. Look at that spawning.
Wild brown trout.
That's the kind of, you know, that makes the day a trip.
That's that's awesome. Good.
What a nice fish. And that fish will be here when somebody else comes to fish with you guys.
Right.
And there he goes.
There.
That's beautiful. That fish will be here to fight again.
That was great work.
Awesome. Well, Mark, here's another one of your guides.
Yeah, this is Mr. Jim O'Neill. He's probably one of our most respected part of our crew. He does all of our casting clinics, he does our nymph clinics, and he does a fair amount of guiding too, but he's been an incredible addition to our crew. A true gentleman, fly fisherman. He's actually personal friends with Joan Wolf, so he's been running around in the right circles for a number of years.
That's the beauty of fishing with guides, is even if you're an experienced angler, that guide's gonna do things you would never have thought of. And that whole day should be not only a fishing experience, but a learning experience.
You should be going away from a guided trip with more knowledge than you step through the door of the fly shop. You should, and that's what we always hope, that our people understand and get that experience. And I'm pleased to say we get that quite often. Honestly, Terry, that's one of the most rewarding comments that we hear is, I learned so much today.
Well, you know, that should be the expectation on a guided trip more than the fishing. Everybody wants to catch fish, but you're gonna get a lot of opportunities in life to catch fish, and you should catch them on a guided trip, well, hopefully you will, but you can't control all the elements. But you can always learn, because that's under control.
That's right. Got him.
Good job, Jim.
Oh, yeah. He just worked that seam.
That was beautiful.
And how many casts did he make to get that? Shows you another thing too. How many casts did he work through there to get that fish to eat?
Right.
And sometimes, you know, you make one cast, you think, okay, they're not coming up, they're not more. Sometimes you just need to work an area
It's a true sport of patience, isn't it,
It
Terry?
really is. Now he's got to get, we do have the current here. Good thing we got good net guys.
Yeah.
You know, this is another advantage. You know, we got one of your guys fishing. Oh, another one on the net. Well, if you're fishing, you're going to have the guide to net your fish.
That's right.
And you're not going to have to chase them down rivers much, because a fish like this in the current, without somebody else to net it, can be very difficult to land. And you really work the fish over a lot more than you would if you got somebody helping you.
You do. I got to tell you, Terry, often when I've been out fishing myself,
Gotta come
it is
from the head.
tough.
There
It
you
is
go.
tough getting a net on a fish.
Oh, it is.
On your own. So
Very
yeah,
good.
it's
Good job, guys. Great fish. Good job, Jim.
Jim, I love the way you work that run. Very meticulously with a lot of patience. Look how that pays off. Beautiful fish.
Make sure we get good camera shots so
Yep.
it doesn't get away. Keep it in the net.
Terry, Jim's getting a stomach sample out of this fish with this,
Oh, he is.
this stomach purger.
So we want this. He's getting a stomach sample, and this is pretty common. A lot of fly fishermen. It doesn't hurt the fish, and he's going to be able to tell what they've been eating.
Here we go.
And there's the bugs that fish was eating. So what do you see in there?
A little betas
Little mayfly betases.
and a little mid. We're just starting to feed.
Yep.
Midge and a betas.
Yeah, but small.
Smalls. They were like 22s, weren't they?
Yeah.
There we go. We get that fish going. Healthy, nice.
Nicely done, Jim.
Nice Provo.
In warm weather, you know, you've got to be careful when you do it that way.
That's right. Good job, my friend.
Thank you.
I love the way you worked that scene where you came up and, you know, Jeremy had been working this water down and you went in and you kind of quartered it and worked in, and then you ended up working down in that scene, but you approached the water differently. It's actually like you found a different bunch of fish almost.
Well, that's what you need to do, because he's really good, and he worked that stretch there perfectly downstream. That's a good way to do it.
So you're fishing the same area, but you're fishing different fish.
Yes.
Exactly. Very good. Thank you. So you have another one of your guides out here now.
Yeah, this is Mr. Jeff Harwin. He's been with us for a number of years. And just like all the other guides that we employ and are part of our very strong family of anglers and guides, everybody's required that works with us to have current first aid and CPR, just in case there's ever any type of a situation out here.
Well, you know, I'm surprised because a lot of states require that, but Utah, they don't.
Utah
you
does
have
not
to be-
require that.
You have to be careful in Utah. You get guides that have those certifications and are professionals, because you can get some, not that they're not good guys and good fishermen, but they may not, you don't know. If they come to a respectable shop like yours who makes all the guides get those certifications, you know you're getting professional people who are dedicated to the sport.
It's the full package. It really is. We want everybody to return from their trip in exactly the same fashion that they left. And,
No, you want them happier.
Yeah, we want them happier, actually. So, and look, watch how he changes up. He's going from right to left hand. He's quite talented. Very, very strong
I can
young
cast
angler.
just as well with either hand.
Can
Not
you?
very well with either one.
Right.
Yeah. Tell us, is almost all your guiding on the Provo?
No, actually, Terry, we've got some great smaller waters east of us on the south flank of the Uinta Mountains, what's called the Basin, and we've got a couple of smaller streams over there that harbor 20 to 24-inch brown trout.
Wow.
And the one of them we actually have nicknamed Little New Zealand. It's very similar to fishing New Zealand. It's small water, gin clear, sight fishing to brown trout up to 24 inches.
Wow.
So it's a spectacular addition to coming out and fly fishing Utah. In addition, we've also got a permit on the Green River in Wyoming.
Oh, he's hooked up. He's hooked up.
Fantastic. Oh, that is a good one.
Saying now you also do some guiding on the Green, is what you're saying?
Yes,
Well,
we have a permit on the Green River, 60 miles above the famous Utah Green River, through the Siskiyou National Wildlife Refuge in Wyoming.
So you can arrange just a number of different types of trips.
Absolutely. Tell you what, Jeff's really putting the wood to this fish too.
He is.
I like the way he's working him. He's really putting it to him. This is on a 5X, so I think he's just pushing it to its limitations, and what a great job.
Oh, a nice fish.
Nice big brown.
Oh, another one.
Awesome, fellas. That's our Four Seasons crew for you right there.
Oh, I'll tell
Terry.
you what.
Doing what they do best. Nice work, Jeff. Boy, that's that is beautiful.
That's every
one
bit the fish you caught
beautiful
there,
brown
Jeremy.
trout.
Yeah, it's absolutely a pig.
Heart's racing just a little bit.
That never gets old, does it?
Oh no.
Look at that. Just
That
popped
never
right out.
gets
Now, how
old.
do you feel when a client catches this fish? It's a little.
Twice as excited.
It is, isn't it something?
I'm able to live vicariously through them so much. I enjoy it more.
Isn't that awesome when you watch somebody catch a fish like this that normally doesn't get to?
Jeffrey,
Look at
look
that.
what you just did here.
Oh man, that is just a beautiful fish.
Look at that. What a beautiful wild brown trout. Look how healthy he is. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice work, Jeff. I think we need to let you release him. You did such a fine job of getting that fish.
All right.
Jeff, nice job. What a beautiful fish. Taking on a caddis pupa.
Get that fish, and that fish is gonna be in this river. Look at it, they're healthy as can be. Taking off. You know, seeing a fish like that swim away is almost. Way to go. You know what? Seeing a fish like that swim away is almost as much fun as catching
Isn't
one.
that
It really
special, isn't it?
Great job. Great
Nice
job of
work.
playing that fish too. I don't think he's a giant, but he might convince me
All
a different
right.
later.
Oh,
Nice, Terry.
Provo
Very
River,
nice.
Utah. I think it's just a nice representative fish, but he's going to change my mind here in a minute when he sees me, I think. I didn't want to put too much pressure on him because of the small flies we're using,
Yes.
because you can pull it out of the skin so easy.
Looks like your timing was really good on the set, though. He looks like he's well hooked.
I think it was a matter of pure luck.
No, I don't think so. I've seen you fish. You got the mojo working for you.
Yeah.
There we got him. Very nice. Jeremy's telling us this is a
nicer than I
caddis
thought.
pupa.
Just a
Yeah,
nice
there's
brown trout.
nothing wrong with that fish.
Well, look at this is actually smaller than the fish you guys have been catching, but I'll take this any day.
You bet.
I'm out fishing.
Oh, and look at the spots on this one. This one's
color.
got character.
Color
Look
is
at that,
just unbelievable.
beautiful.
It's a Provo River, beautiful brown. I'll take one of those any day like that. And he just wants to get away.
Nicely done. Didn't overstress him
Right.
to fight another day. Well
Well,
done.
thank you. You gentlemen, you have some great river.
It's very amazing, isn't
And
it?
we touch tiny bits of what you have to fish here.
Yeah.
You know what we have to do?
What's that?
We got to get back to the mill and finish up, because you have a date with a big trout.
I would love to get that,
in that
big
pond.
film, big fish
you
on
have,
film.
You have a date. We started out at the mill, hit the river in a couple spots. We're going to finish up at the mill because we may not get it, but he has a date with a 24-inch rainbow that's been teasing him since we've been here. So I've been watching it out of my patio. So we're going to go back and finish up there and show you a little more of the fishing here right in Heber, Utah.
Heber City, Utah, right through the valley, the Heber Valley, yes.
With Four Seasons Fly Shop.
Yes.
So we'll be back in a minute. I like that.
Ooh, I had indication there. I got indication there.
Oh,
I think I got him, Terry.
You got a big one.
I got a good one here. Oh, baby.
Oh, he's coming up. He's jumping like crazy. Here comes up again. Whoa.
Sweet.
Here he comes. He's going to come up again. He's in the corner.
Sweet.
Here he comes. Whoa. Not at all.
Oh, that's a dandy. Oh, what's he gonna do?
Yeah, don't go down there.
He's trying to, he is a hog.
Yes, he is. He's
Hog
fat.
body.
That's fat. I mean, he's not as long as we thought, but he's huge across the girth.
He's very heavy, isn't he?
Yeah, very girthy. Can you get his head up? I don't know. He's pulling you pretty hard. I'm afraid he's going to get, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Beautiful fish. That's a great fish.
Okay.
All right, now you had a date here, and she stood you up, but her twin sister is pretty darn good looking.
She's a beauty. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful big
Look at the
greenback.
girth. Wow.
Heavy rainbow.
Look at the belly. It looks like me.
Yeah. Look how thick she is over her shoulders.
Oh, beautiful.
That's just an absolute,
What a gorgeous fish.
isn't that nice?
Oh, oh.
She's just been eating like crazy. Look how heavy she is in her
Oh.
Wow, you gotta feel it. I don't know what she's been eating. It's almost like she's been eating crawdad. She's,
Just belly's just bulging.
she's so full.
And she
Okay.
still ate that little fly.
She did. Here she goes. Thank you so much. Mwah.
Wow. Awesome. What a day.
What a day, Terry. What a blast.
Beautiful place to stay. We just caught that fish outside my bedroom window where I'm staying. I could look down at it. Then we spent some time on the Provo River. What an incredible river. Got to meet your guides, show people that river. I mean, what an unbelievable stretch of water.
The river really showed us its true character, didn't it?
Oh, it was unbelievable. And we started out with a little questionable weather. We ended up with Chamber of Commerce Day. I'm actually overdressed.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It's just great. But we had to get back from the river. And you had a date.
I had to try it.
And I think your date stood you up, but the little sister twin sister, whatever it was plenty good.
That's okay. I think she's, you know, well worth my time and effort, and I'm very pleased to have met her.
Well, you come out here. You come out here, get a hold of Four Seasons Fly Shop and Mark. You can come out here and you can enjoy this, whether you're a fly fisher yourself or whether you have a spouse that's a fly fisher, whether you want to come and both of you fish or just enjoy one of you wants to enjoy the ambience of this beautiful place we've shown you. Either way, you've got great fishing right on the property. We've got spring creeks and ponds. You've got, I don't know how many miles of
12 miles of blue ribbon fishery through the Heber Valley.
It's just
and it's all public accessible. Every
unbelievable
square mile of it.
It's an incredible adventure. I hope you enjoyed sharing this adventure with us and Mark. We'll have all his information up here. Get a hold of him. You can come make this trip. Whatever level of fisherman you are, you can do this. Join us next week on Angling Adventures.